It's going to be We Speak Your Thoughts. Do you want to do it all together? So I can say welcome to Pigmented Taboo and then we go where we speak. So welcome to Pigmented Taboo. Where we speak. Oh bitch, please.
You can ask me to suck a dick on camera, I'll do it.
But 3, 2, 1. I'm slow.
Welcome to Pigmented Taboo, where we speak your thoughts.
Anyways, today, well, during this week as well, I had a bit of drama myself. Not really drama, but I had a conversation with someone and they were like, oh, I've seen your podcast. You guys talk about sex a lot. And I was like, what? I was like, first thing I asked him was like, have you listened to the podcast? And he said, no, I've only seen clips. I was like, yeah, because the clips we post are to bait people, to get people to stop scrolling. Yeah, but
And
if
then
you
look it up,
exactly. So if you sit down and you actually listen to the podcast, you see that we talked about religion. We've talked about domestic violence.
We'll talk about DL man.
DL man. What's how we talked about?
We also talked about mask for mask.
Mask for mask.
Our coming out story.
Coming out stories. Exactly.
Just
So
daily
it's
things.
the whole experience of being a gay person.
Literally.
So I feel like
black
gay person. So I feel like if sex is triggering you, you have some internal homophobia. And I feel like
100%.
in our community, there's a lot of black community. There's a lot of homophobia. And this is why we came today to talk about homophobia in the black community.
In the black community.
So have you guys ever had experiences with homophobia?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
1000%.
I feel like I definitely experience it, not on a day-to-day basis, but because homophobia doesn't always have to be overt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel it on a day basis.
Like
looks and up and
Microaggression.
down. Microaggressions. Like I feel it on a day-to-day basis. And I think I mentioned to you guys, which that was me being wrong, but maybe because I am black, I always felt like I feel it so much heavier from my own community.
Yeah.
But that's only because I'm black. But then obviously you guys also said to me, no, like white people are also extremely homophobic to their own people.
Exactly.
And so it's a matter of each community is heavily on each other.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, I feel like obviously don't get me wrong, I don't get attacked or physically or verbal. No, it's just the looks or like the look of judgment. You know what I mean? And I personally think I also get a lot more homophobia because like, for example, when I get it from women, please don't get me wrong, but I feel like from certain women, I get it because they find me attractive and they feel like it's a shame that
I hate that narrative. Fine boy waste.
I think from a lot of women, whenever I get like, or aunties, and whenever I get that thing, is because they feel like, oh, what a shame.
And it's crazy, it's because like if you were straight, doesn't mean you'd be with them anyways. Like, what do you?
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Even if I was, it would not be you.
It can never be.
Why you
either way.
Exactly.
It can never be you.
That's crazy.
It can never be you either way.
I mean, my first actual homophobic kind of incident encounter was, I remember I was working in Westfield. This was like 2 years ago, and I was having lunch outside. This was before like the whole femme transition thing happened. I was eating my lunch. I was chilling out. The next thing, I'm hearing Batty man.
Wow.
Stratford.
Stratford's dangerous. I don't know that.
I thought it's ghetto.
No. It wasn't Stratford. It was White City.
Oh.
Yeah, it was White City. But then I was having like, I was on my phone. I was chilling. I wasn't even like you couldn't tell that I was gay. Do you know what I mean? Because I was sitting down. I was like very much like in my own zone. Next time I'm hearing Batty man. This guy's walking past with his dog, and then
his dog?
Yeah, I was looking around because I was like, oh, like what's going on? Like, who's he talking to?
Yeah.
He's staring right at me. He's like, fucking Batty man. Da, 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 da.
That's crazy.
So I was like, wait, hold on.
He wanted you.
That's it. It's it. Like, I feel like, why you not minding your business? You're walking your dog.
I was so shocked. And he was a homeless man, innit?
Oh, he was homeless. He's probably like mental.
Your guys are not gonna like what I'm gonna say. I don't have no pennies for you. I don't have it.
I feel like with me,
I do not have it.
People, you're so serious. People say this. People say I'm more masculine presenting than other gay men.
No, you are.
I've had homophobia happen, but only when people found out I was gay. Does that make sense? Like, they wouldn't see me and call me Batty man. But sometimes I've been out with friends. The first carnival we went to, it was you, me, Mary, and then Monday was there as well. What's the name of this other guy? They used to work in Harvey Nichols. What's his name?
Was it someone that
Jay? Oh. Anyways, we was walking by, and these group of people, they were cat. You so serious. They were catcalling. They're like hoo 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 hoo, and I was like, just ignore it. I think that's the only experience where I've had homophobia direct in London. I've not experienced it.
Really?
Yeah. Was it? Do you think it was because he was wearing a jockstrap?
I was wearing a jockstrap. Cause
No,
me.
what are you? No, listen. Okay,
No,
well, hold on.
I wasn't wearing a jockstrap that day.
Well, you don't wear it.
Was I
We
wearing-
weren't even there.
Was I wearing a jockstrap? He was there.
That was the first year that
That
we
was the
were.
first one,
You was
yeah.
wearing a jockstrap, babe. I have it on video.
Oh, you were wearing a
Oh.
strap.
But like, I feel like you think they was calling out. We was calling out because of me. I thought it was because
Yeah.
of Jay. I thought it
Anyway,
was
let's
'cause
not
of Jay.
mention
Let's not.
names because
Yeah.
We can bleep it out. It's fine. But yeah, that's the only
you know I
experience I
don't
think
fuck
I've
with
had with homophobia
Hold on, I don't like that, man. Is it? Can I hear me?
in the UK.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like homophobia in the Black community is funny because I remember when the whole Diddy situation happened. What people, and I've said it before in this podcast. So I feel like they were more concerned about him, Diddy being gay. They even made it a whole slang like, "Oh, no Diddy, no Diddy."
No, did he?
And I really say this a lot. I feel like homophobia itself, it stems from misogyny and femphobia. Like most times, people that even see homophobia or experience homophobia are the more feminine gays. If you're more masc presenting, if you're more, they can't clock you, it's cool. But once they see a slight bit of femininity in you, that's when the homophobia jumps out. So I think it goes back to the fact that men are just, they hate women. They really do.
Yeah, they do 100%.
So it's
I think people are uncomfortable with femininity in general.
exactly.
Like even when it comes to women, like if a woman is like super hyper feminine and she's a girly girl,
Yeah.
she's seen as stupid.
Yeah,
dumb,
exactly. Or
kind
she's
of, like,
very
illiterate.
sexual.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
very sexual. Or like
She's
you know,
a whore.
Like,
Yeah.
was it Legally Blonde? Like the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
premise of the movie was the
Yes.
fact that she was extremely feminine, but she was extremely smart
successful. Yeah.
as well. But it was kind of like that; those two worlds coming together, where people don't really
exactly.
merge them a lot. When it's most of the time, people that are hyper feminine are really intelligent and they clock
Look at Paris Hilton. She pretending to be
I
dumb
love
her
Paris
whole
Hilton.
career.
Her
She's so
And
smart.
she's a smart bitch. She's an Aquarius
Yeah,
too. Shout out to
she's so
Paris.
smart.
Aquarius
Like, do you know what I
twin.
mean? So please, so I will die on that hill. I don't care that people think I'm like obviously my whole branding is himbo, but like
You're not stupid.
I'm not stupid at
Yeah.
all. But it's nice. It's easier.
But you
So
play
in
on
this
it as
life,
well.
it's better to be for people to
take you for granted.
Yeah, take you for granted, and people to think that you're so smart.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Like the
then-
underdog kind of.
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so much nicer. So it's like, oh, you said that? Oh, I didn't know what that meant. Oh.
But one thing I really like about my growth as a person is that before it used to like affect me. Like I would think about it for days. Like if someone said something to me or someone looked at me in a weird way, like I would feel it in my gut. I'm like, oh my god, I need to change the way that I walk, the way that I talk, blah blah blah. Now I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Like
all.
who are you?
Like I genuinely, like I don't even care. Like if someone says something or someone makes a snarky comment, I just know immediately you're a very dumb
dickhead.
person.
Literally.
Yeah, you're a dickhead, but you're a very unintelligent person
Yeah.
because for you to find an issue with someone's sexuality or for you to find an issue with the way that someone lives their life when it doesn't involve you,
at
you're just
all.
very, very stupid.
Yeah.
Like you're not someone that I wouldn't even want to entertain anyway. I
Exactly.
wouldn't want to have you
all.
in my
At
circle,
all.
in my
Exactly.
space.
And at the end of the day, the way people deal with things is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. And as soon as I realized that, that's when everything shifted in my head. Like
Of course.
now, if someone calls me a batty man, I will never respond back because you're miserable.
Yeah.
Why? Why am I giving you energy?
Exactly.
Call me batty man,
Yeah.
bye. I'm not saying anything bad because when you give them that validation that, oh my god, I've acknowledged you, they feel that's when you're giving them power.
Power, exactly.
So
Just
from
ignore it.
that, yeah, you're calling me that. I walked off. I haven't even heard you.
Exactly.
You can call me batty man
You're
for
so
10. You can call me batty
insignificant.
man for 10 minutes,
Exactly.
and then I'll be like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
How do you feel that the idea of homophobia has held you back from certain things, like in terms of like getting a certain job or like going to a certain space or dressing in a certain way?
I like
looking a
that. I
certain
like that
way?
question because I feel like I think I mentioned in another podcast, I feel like the way they treat us as gay men in other communities that are not black is different. Like if anything, it makes quote unquote white people feel safer when they know you're a black man, yes, but you're also gay. Does that make sense? Like when at work, you like code switch. We had the code switching episode.
Yeah.
So like you can be more feminine. You can be like, hey girl, and it kind of makes you. It's a caricature, and I know it's not authentic, but also know like you use what you have to get where you want to go. So I feel like it benefits us in that aspect. But when it comes to places like, okay, again, like code switch, so in the barbershop, you have to be careful the way you talk, the way you walk, because you don't want to get for being.
And plus,
for being
we do have gay privilege. I love I always say gay privilege because
we do.
if
100%.
if you want to work in fashion, gay privilege is really important.
Yeah.
If you want to work in
Skincare,
styling,
makeup,
skincare, the whole creative industry, if you're gay,
Yeah.
you do have that privilege of kind of going up because
for
people want to
you.
accommodate that
Yeah.
creativity.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, we have a really special episode for you today. For the first time in Pigmented history, we have a special guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, gays and girls, welcome Mr. Guh Deh Philipp.
Hi guys. Thank you for having me. This is my first gay ensemble podcast, and it was only right I come here. I love you guys so much. I love what you guys represent, and although I may not kind of represent that, but still, this is what I represent off camera. So it's my
No,
vibe.
this is definitely what you represent. You're part of the crew. Babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because I'm not gonna lie, you're. I tell you this all the time because we're friends off camera as well. I tell you this all the time. You inspire so many young gay boys. From time. I'm talking from when you first started and you was because in the beginning you was doing like wearing nails and doing vlogs, but you wasn't really venturing for gay people. But I feel I always felt seen in what you was doing. So you need to give yourself your flowers, girl.
You do.
Yeah, and bitch want to act like they don't see you, but trust me, they see you.
They see you and they're paying attention.
Thank you guys. But I feel like my content is not. I don't necessarily talk about the gay experience, so that's why I feel like some people can't connect with me. I don't know. I'm not suppressing it or anything. I just don't feel like I need to be I'm gay. 24/7. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not by force. It's just you see it. If you see it and you understand it, it is what it is.
I like
That's
that.
me.
I like that because I think I have an issue with the idea of coming out. I know it's important, but why do I have to tell you I'm gay? I'm just gay. Accept
true.
it. So I like
100%, I agree with that.
True.
So
Do you feel like in your world, because you are a content creator,
Yeah.
and you are beauty content creator of the year?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
It meant a lot for you to win. I actually was voting for you, from time to time I was voting for you. And I know it
Thank
meant a lot for you
you.
to win for your
Thank
cousin
you.
as well. I
Honestly,
don't know if you
thank
want to
you so
say
much.
anything about that.
Well, my cousin passed away last year. She was also a content creator, but she was a celebrity hairstylist as well. We started content creating together. When we were starting up, obviously she knew my sexuality, but again, on social media, I didn't feel like I was ready to showcase it. I didn't know how it would have been received because you know how social media is. So we would do things obviously behind our four walls. So I would let her put makeup on me. I would let her paint my nails. I'll put on her clothes. We would talk about boys and stuff like that. But it was just, I would never extend that to camera. And obviously as the years have gone on, as she grew and as I grew, we both watched each other blossom. Unfortunately, she passed away. So she's not seen what has happened in the last year. But even in the last 6 months, so much has changed for me, even in my inner self. And I give it to her. So shout out my cousin Tian, big up yourself.
Rest in peace.
I'm doing this for you, sis, always. But yeah, she was she always pushed for me to just be myself. Sexuality aside, just live in your truth, whatever it is, whether it be your emotions, whether it be your style, whatever it is, just live in your truth. And that's what I try to embody throughout my content. I don't necessarily feel like I need to say it. You can just see it.
Yeah, and I think that's what I meant when I said that looking at you therefore gives boys it's not the fact of you, because you said you don't represent being gay, you're not always talking about waving rainbow flags. It's just the fact that you're authentic. You just do your thing. You don't give a fuck. You don't like it. Oh well. Do you know what I mean? That's what comes from your content. I get from it.
Even when you started doing those videos of you getting ready on the train.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I used to hate doing it on the train, and then I saw your video, and I'm actually being for real. I saw your video, and I was like, "Oh shit! You know what? Fuck it! I'm just gonna
honestly,
yeah, because it saves time. First of all, I have more time in the morning to get ready. So when I'm on the train, I'll just do my little beat and all that stuff like that. So it's kind of it's nice to see that someone else is really getting that confidence and
yeah,
out there.
I know you said you never felt like speaking about your sexuality in the past on your content, but did you ever have like situations where people were like in the comment section or like?
So when I started on YouTube. That was where I
Okay.
built like my core audience, and then they've followed me as the years have gone on. And people would literally be like, "Is he gay?" Like they'll be like, "Is he gay?" Like he's talking about girls. He's not
remember that.
mentioning like who he's with, and that's the thing about being a content creator. As much as, let's say, for example, as much as you guys stick to like a topic in your videos, as your platform grow, people want to know more about you, like more about your personal life. It just happens. And obviously I was willing to share more. So it got to the point where I was just like, I'm going to come out. And yes, I personally am the same, where I don't agree with coming out, but I felt like for 2 years, I had like a chip on my shoulder where I was sharing so much, but this little part of my life. So there were stories that I was sharing, but they just didn't make sense because
it was like
I'm missing the gender. I'm missing the country. Like, why am I in this country? Or why am I with this person? This person's gay, but I'm not saying that I'm gay. Like, so I just had to do it. And the craziest thing is I never came out to my parents. I never came out. That video that I posted, the first of them knowing about my sexuality.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people, I never sat down with my family and was like, they asked me and I would just deny it. But then by the time by the time that video came out, I was already an adult where the questions from my family no longer, I didn't have to answer to them. And I was quite a rebellious teenager. So I didn't even allow my parents to ask me anything. And the craziest misconception is a lot of people think I grew up with just my mum, like in a single parent household. No shade to people that grow up in single parent households, but I grew up with both my mum and dad. Like I even had a comment just like about 20 minutes ago saying, "Oh, this is the this is the result of a single mum," and I'm just like,
I love that you brought that up.
I was raised by a Jamaican man, please, up until I was like 15, 16. 100%. And then I'm almost an adult, and then I went to college, uni, and then that's how it went. But yeah, that's stupid misconception about having a single mum raise me. But yeah.
It doesn't mean anything because I grew up, my dad was very present in my life.
Right.
Yet I'm still gay, I'm still feminine, I'm a butch queen, and I wear thongs. Doesn't mean anything.
Oh wow, that's really interesting because I feel like how does your culture, do you feel accepted by your culture? Do you feel like you separate yourself a lot from...
Okay, so obviously my dad was born in Jamaica and he was very active in his culture. Like we did everything, I wouldn't say in a traditional way because it's not necessarily traditional, but it's just in the Jamaican style of living. We had that way of living. And like toxic masculinity is a thing and it's very bad in Jamaica. Like a man cannot have any amount of emotion. You cannot be vulnerable. You can't do anything because you're going to be called a batty man. Oh, wow. And it's like, and obviously in the UK, and obviously people use batty man as a derogative term, but in Jamaica they don't call you gay, they just call you a batty man. So over there it's like,
I got it.
Yeah, batty man. They won't say gay.
So batty man just means gay.
Just means gay. So it's very different, but it's still taken as you're beneath or so
to be fair, the word batty man is kind of cunt.
It is kind of like, what do you mean batty man?
When people have called me that in the past, I just look at them and I'm just like, okay, girl, please. Well, in my head I just say it takes one to know one. And keep it moving. Like, I don't have time. Like
literally.
That was just what we were saying earlier. Like, if you can say it to me, that means you know what it is.
Yes,
literally.
It's so annoying.
Because how can you be minding your business and you're staring at me to call me a batty man?
Staring you down, not even down. They're like this, and I'm just like,
to call me a batty
man. Give me a break.
Like how is your relationship with your family now?
So I don't speak to my dad. I haven't spoken to my dad in like 10 years. But I don't think that's solely because of my sexuality. Again, as I said, I was raised in a very toxic masculinity around me. So my dad is like a plank of wood. There's no emotion. There's no, how are you, son? Give me a hug, man. I love, like, he doesn't have that in him. And I don't know if that's from his childhood trauma or what, but he's just never had that. He's always been about business, work, like study and make money. That is all my dad is like good at teaching. So I've implemented that in my life now and I praise him for that. But there's always that yearning of, like, I wish I could just hug my dad and be like, Dad, look where I am now. Like, some of this is because of you. You taught me how to manage my money. You taught me how to be like an entrepreneur. Be a man. So
still taught me how to be a man.
Yeah, literally. It's just that it's a bit shit, but I love him. I have seen him out. Like, obviously, my dad had a restaurant that I grew up working in, and my barbershop was next door. I still go to that barbershop to this day, but the shop's closed now. But while it was open, I would see my dad stop, walk past me, and just wouldn't speak to me. And it's just like, there's nothing. I'm not licking your ass. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's not by force, because he's the type of person that he would expect you to be like, to chase him. I'm not doing that at my big age. I'm not doing that.
Nobody got time
my
for that.
mum, on the other hand, I feel like I grew a bit of resentment for my mum for being with my dad. I feel like, yes, she loved me. Yes, she asked me the questions. Yes, she wanted to protect me. But I didn't feel like it was a safe space knowing that I was living under my mum and dad's roof. And it's obviously, I've never articulated that before, but that's literally what it was. Like, I couldn't be open with her because of my fear of she's gonna have a sit down with my dad and then it's gonna be a whole thing. Do you get what I mean?
Oh my God,
because there's no.
That so much.
If my parents were married to this day, there's no way I would have been able to live under my parents' roof. My dad would have gotten rid of me. Like, my dad has displayed that type of behavior. If he doesn't agree with something that you've done, even down to piercings, he doesn't like piercings. He doesn't like tattoos.
Strict.
But it's like he doesn't live as someone that is strict. Like, he parties. Well, at the time when I was growing up, he would party, he would drink. He has loads of girlfriends, got loads of baby mothers. So it's like, what? Like,
pick and choose.
Do you understand?
That's
but
what we
yeah,
spoke
he was
about
very
in the religion episode, like picking and choosing what's acceptable, what's
right.
not acceptable.
So
Do you have sisters?
I have 5 sisters, I think.
Is he more? I was gonna go. Is he more like emotional with them?
No.
Okay, so
It's the same. It's the same across the board.
Okay.
Obviously, I can't speak for my sisters, but they're quite tough. All of my siblings are quite tough and quite emotionless, and I think it's because of obviously some of them. So my 2 older siblings, they were born in Jamaica and came here like when they were like 5, and then that life, I don't know how to explain it, but that the Jamaican lifestyle is not easy. Obviously, for each black country, it's not easy. But growing up in the ghetto in Jamaica, and then getting that chance to like come here and then transitioning, but you still have the characteristics from your parents. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like the only people that were like more emotional were my grandparents, but not so much my parents. Even my mum, I wouldn't say my mum was emotional, but I feel like from her being with my dad, she became quite tough and quite cold.
Mm-hmm. You see what men can do to you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to use that, but like, you know, like seriously, bro.
It's true, because the thing is, I feel like especially with like black parents or African parents or Caribbean parents, like it's like once you get married, your husband is the head of the family. So
and my dad was the oldest sibling as well.
So then he's even.
And my dad also helped a lot of his like siblings and younger cousins come here.
Country,
so he's like that
breadwinner.
He's like the top guy.
Of course,
so he was the first to get married to my mom, then first to have like the family. And then it's just like, you got this gay son. It's like,
that's what I was about to say.
It's like, you're not part of the
thing.
Yeah. It's terrible.
I always say like homophobia in itself, it stems from misogyny, and I really believe that. And even listening to your story, people assuming that you grew up with a single mother. Why can a single mother not raise like even a heterosexual man? Does that make sense? Why is that an issue? Like, even if there's many straight men that grew up with single mothers.
100%. And they are actually the ones with the best values, and they are the ones that actually know how to treat women. And they're the most gentleman men that you see out there. The one with single mothers.
Exactly. That's like with me and my family dynamic. My brother is the complete opposite of me. Like, I wouldn't say he's mandem. He's a very mature, like well-rounded man.
Gentleman.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's very much gentleman, but the way that the way that he treats women and the way that he operates when it comes to women is the reflection of him having my mum. Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
Like he's very respectful. It's kind of like if someone talks to a lady like that, he's like, yo, like. But I think there's other people that don't have the ideas. Like we came from the same home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We hold the same values, but I'm complete polar opposite. Like the shit that I do, the shit that I listen to is completely different to what he would engage with. But that's really, really cool. In my family dynamic, my brother is the complete opposite of me.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say he's mandem. He's a very mature, like well-rounded man.
Gentleman.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's very much gentleman, but the way that the way that he treats women and the way that he operates when it comes to women is the reflection of him having my mum. Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
Like he's very respectful. It's kind of like if someone talks to a lady like that, he's like, yo, like. But I think there's other people that don't have the ideas. Like we came from the same home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We hold the same values, but I'm complete polar opposite. Like the shit that I do, the shit that I listen to is completely different to what he would engage with. But that's really, really
And I think
cool.
that's beautiful, to be honest. So, but I wanted to ask you actually in terms of so yeah, my question was, you know how like, because you went kind of from not talking about your sexuality at all to obviously still not talking about your sexuality, but then, you know, I know you was doing kind of cross-dressing, like you was wearing like a wedding dress. I remember I loved that video. Like you made so many people mad. I loved it. And then you went into makeup. So do you think like when dating, do you think that now the way you're perceived, because I know that is how you are, like that's your personality as Guh Deh Philipp, but that's not Daniel.
Right.
So when dating, does that come in between your dating life? Like there are people assume, first of all, like what's your sexuality? Like what would you best identify your sexuality?
I was talking about this the other day. I think I'm fluid.
Okay.
So like I'm not driven by like a man. Like I'm not like I wouldn't be like puppy dog eyes over a man. It just doesn't there's nothing in me that does anything for me. It's more of like it's an energy thing. Like you have to come to me with I like confidence. I am not someone that, for example, let's say I would be on the feminine spectrum. I don't necessarily need a man that goes gym, hangs out with a bunch of boys and doesn't know his skincare routine. No, like I'm so polar opposite from that. I've dated boys that wear wigs, wear makeup. I've dated boys that cross-dress. I've dated all kinds. I'm not one way. I'm even open to like dating studs. I'm open to dating like I'm open to dating like it all, but you just have to have audacity and confidence and be generous. Like it's not
wait, say that again. Say that
be
again.
generous. Like be thoughtful. It's a character thing. It's not so much about, oh my god, I need dick. Like that is not for me anyway. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know where that comes from. Obviously, on my platform, I've spoken about child abuse and things that molestation as a child. It could have come from that, but I don't know. But for me, I'm just like, I like energy. I don't know what, I hate labels because it's like, I'm okay with right now consistently dating a man. But if it came a time where, like I was out the other day and I was like, this girl, she was talking to me and she had dreads and she was so fly. And I was just like, like, I could go this way. Or even if you were trans, like, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Even down to I was telling a girl this because I've got a lot of female friends and they don't even know what top, bottom, verse. They have no clue what it is, and I'm not someone that like.
Do you want to open up about that?
Yeah, no.
Leave the guy alone.
Okay.
No. You don't have to answer.
I'll say I'm not a top. I'm not a bottom, and I'm not a verse.
Whatever the mood brings.
Oh, she's a side.
Yes, side.
I am a side. That's what because my friend gave me that like label like years ago, and I used to think, what on earth is a side? But then I looked it up and I was like, that makes more sense. I'm just like, because I just sometimes sex with a man gives me the ick. I can't.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes I just feel a bit uncomfortable. It's so.
There's men that hate
It's so.
sides, you know?
It's so deep and emotional. I'm just like, I really have to like you, and then if I do have sex with you, it's just like, I then become obsessed and become needy. I just have to stop myself.
You can get dickmatized or
Okay.
It's like emotional.
It's like an emotional thing, but so it's a lot. So I just rather just not do it.
Fair. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm also like, let's say I'm in a relationship with you. If you piss me off, I just can't have sex with you. I just can't do it. I've been in relationships and gone 6 months without having sex with someone.
Hey!
6 months?
Oh my god, that actually gave me flashbacks to my ex. He was cheating on me.
But that was-
Yeah.
that's a different story, man.
Literally, I can't. Sorry,
God,
that's
6
so.
months.
If you don't want to be with me because of that, bye. I'm okay.
Oh my days.
So yeah.
I'm a very sexual person. So it's
That's
crazy.
Yeah,
really
it works for
interesting.
some, but just for me, I'm working on it. But it's the process. I just feel like I haven't met a guy that makes me truly vulnerable and just let my guard completely down. I feel like I always have to have this wall up where you're just gonna do some dumb shit and it's gonna get me. You're gonna disappoint me basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You gotta stop expecting that.
I know,
Yeah.
but
You gotta stop expecting
this dating world is just like.
Yeah, but you do like in order for you to be able to experience love, you need to allow people to
Yeah,
get to know
exactly.
you
I
for
know.
who you
No,
are.
but that's what happens is sometimes I feel like I'm almost too open, and also I have a platform. So it's like you could just go through my videos and just know who I am in a sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm different in real life, but it is my truth is what I share, and then people kind of have like 10 steps ahead. I've shared online what I don't like. I've shared online my boundaries and whatever. So you will come to me with by not doing that like tactically,
pre-packaged.
right?
Yeah.
So
It's just like you feel like someone's gonna have like a whole list of things that they feel like you would like come to you.
Yeah.
yes.
That's what
And
sometimes
then
you need
once
to
it gets
see
deep,
people.
they then disappoint me. Then
Oh, shit.
the onion starts peeling. And I'm just like, look, your true
yeah.
colors are showing. But yeah,
But also, like, I was wondering, like, do you feel like when dating, you know how, being feminine is very...
oh yes. To answer your question,
Yeah.
so obviously because I've started to wear makeup, I've worn the nails, I've worn the dresses. In all honesty, that is me embracing my childhood. Growing up, I was a kid that put on my mum's heels. Like my aunts would put me in dresses and put me in wigs, and I was beaten for it or I got in trouble for it. But now I'm like using it as my superpower. I can get on the internet and do whatever the hell I want, and nobody can tell me nothing. No, I don't want to be a woman. No, I'm not transitioning. No, I'm not like. But let's be for real. Like that, bro. I'm a man. I'm a man. Literally, and it's like I don't like this. I don't even like the femininity and masculinity thing because I just feel like for both genders we should have elements of each
Exactly.
so that we can
I
understand
agree.
one another. If you're all masculine, how are you going to learn about a woman or learn about someone that's more feminine or more gentle? And that's something that I'm trying to learn. It's that as much as I present in my content as quite animated, charismatic and feminine, in real life I can sometimes be a bit dominant and like cold. It's like it's weird. It's like, but it just depends on the vibe or the relationship that I have with the person. But I feel like with guys, I'm always like dominant, even in my femininity. I'm just like, but my dominance comes from like the responsibilities of a man in this world.
Yeah.
But do you like being dominant though, or do you feel like that's like a default thing with you?
It's a default thing because I just feel like men are dumb. They're just dumb. They don't have
I
a
hear
clue.
you.
They're just not responsible. They're just a mess. So I'm just like, I've got to.
So you haven't
I've
met
got to
someone...
keep my money up. I've got to be responsible. I've got to know my shit. I mean,
If you met someone that asserted more dominance than you, do you think it'll bring out a more feminine, submissive side of you though?
no.
That's for sure.
Also, that's just who you are.
I think it's just who I am. It's
Yeah.
just it's in what I was raised in. It's just like I've been working from the age of 12. Like I've known about like business and setting up a future for myself since I was a child. Like obviously that applies for a lot of other people, but what a lot of people don't understand is when you're gay, you have a very you have to be independent and quicker. Some
Of
people,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
I never had the
100%.
fortune,
Thank you.
like I never had the fortune of just being that lazy boy that didn't know
You
what
can't
they're
be.
doing and could just have multiple girlfriends and not like
No,
I
you
had to
Take care of yourself.
know that one day my dad is gonna cut me off, and if I knowing that in my head, I know I've got to be independent, have my own money, know that I can't ask my dad for things, know that I can't ask certain family members for things. Like there's cousins that I literally grew up with, literally spent my half terms with, went on holidays with, that I do not speak to at all for the sole fact of my sexuality. I'm successful,
crazy.
I'm independent, I'm not in debt, I'm not a criminal, none of that, but that is what keeps us from having the relationship I have. So I'm just forced to be independent and kind of just do it on my own. And that's where I feel like my dominance and kind of fight for stability comes from, because I can't lean on anyone to be like, oh my God, save me.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Back to the homophobia thing. Why do you think there's a lot of homophobia in the Caribbean community? Because I know back in Nigeria, what they like to say is, "Oh, it's not our tradition; it's against the religion." But what is it? What is it like back in the Caribbean? Like, what's the reason for the homophobia? Why do they hate gay men?
But I can't give you a plain and simple answer, but I think it starts with like the toxic masculinity. That's where it starts.
Misogyny,
Yeah, it starts from there, and then it just piles onto. I don't think society lacks femininity as a whole.
Yeah, they
It's
hate
like they just not even in women. Men want women to be
Submissive.
submissive, but also have masculine elements. They want women to have things in order for you and.
They want women to spend money. They want women to go
Honestly, I
half
just
on
can't.
rent. They
I
want
can't.
women to go half on rent.
I can't, because I still believe that women should still be able to have the ability to say that I want a man that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that
100%.
applies for same-sex relationships. I feel like same-sex relationships, it's circumstantial.
Yeah.
If you choose to date a man and you want that man to be the provider, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you can also date a man that does 50-50, 30, whatever. Like, it's very different.
To each their own.
Yes, to each their own.
Don't bring that to me.
No, but you gotta have something though.
Like, I got good pussy.
For me, yeah, I can't. I'm too scared of the what ifs. I cannot leave my life
I
in
hear
the
what you
in the
mean.
hands of somebody else. I
To be
just
fair,
can't do
I
it.
will always have my own. Like, I learned that from my mom. Like, you know, you always have to have your backup plan, but then, you know, make the man think. It's all about, we talked about looking like dumb,
Stupid,
but actually being smart.
Yeah.
So you need to play that game with
Yeah.
men. Like, you need to act like you don't know what you're doing, but then you're finessing for his money. Do you get it? Not literally. I'm not.
I don't think not finessing him for his money.
But like,
Just make sure you're just
make sure you're
strategic.
straight
In
like
general,
you need
I feel
it.
like I'm sorry, but I feel like in general in relationships you should be strategic. I don't believe that you should just
100%.
lay it all bare and just be like, oh here, this is what's mine is yours. No, I need to have mine.
But the issue is that everyone plays a game. That's
yeah, but I
that's
feel
the
like
problem.
that's a bit. I would say you also need to to
Guard
be
down.
transparent in a sense
but
as
still
well.
have a bit of strategy. Know why you want to be with that person. You can't just be like, okay, you're handsome. Let's no.
I wish I could be that. I feel like once I'm into someone, I kind of lose all my powers.
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel like that's
Just to get back.
I know, that's why I'm scared to get into anything, because I'm like, oh my God, if I really like you, now I'm like, like I'll stop doing this.
I don't think you're scared though, because I've seen you in plenty of situations where you're kind of.
Anyway, so
I have a question for you.
Anyway.
When I always ask people this, especially people I know you said you're fluid, but people that are bi, I always like to ask them, when you think about your happily ever after, what gender do you see yourself with? Like when you see down the aisle.
I don't even see anyone if I'm being
You
right.
don't?
Currently, no.
Really?
I don't see myself dating anyone. I feel like obviously as we said, like being on social media is so hard because that's what people lead with first.
Yeah.
They think of all the videos that you've posted, they think of all the things that you've been in, and I'm just like, I'm so different from how I present online. I come with a lot of depth. I come with like a past. I come with a story, and that is why I wanted to be on your podcast, because I feel like, yes, as my platform grows, I want people to see that like I'm a human being. Like I am normal just like you. I'm not just making videos, slapping on makeup every day and just being like, Like it's actually a persona that people don't seem to grasp. And that's something that I've kind of tried to work on, separating the two, because for a long time they were merged. I was Guh Deh Philipp outside as well, and I started to become very arrogant. I was very hostile, I was very unapproachable, whereas now I'm just like, you see me, like it's me.
That's what I like. One thing I like about Kojo, because Kojo online, he's very, the himbo. But like getting to know him, like there's more to him than that. Like it's just a persona.
Like speaking about homophobia, this is going to be deep. So if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it.
Go on.
So
he said, "Go on, talk your shit."
So an incident happened with you a couple of months ago with a security guard outside of a certain lounge. How has that affected the way that you present yourself in public now? Has that made you think certain things?
No.
Really?
It makes me know that I'm a bad bitch.
That you're a bad bitch.
Like,
I'm coming for
I
you.
know that I'm a baddie in our real life, and people are threatened by me. Like even in my stance, like, because I asked my friend this, I was like, why do you think it's when people like date me or approach me? Why do you think they're like so apprehensive? It's because like, and before I even open my mouth, I have a obviously I'm 6'4", guys, but
what did I say?
have a
Girl, bye.
I have a stature about me where it's just like
Intimidating.
I come with I know what I'm about. I know me. You can't come and sway me or switch me. And when I walk into a room, I'm myself. So for example, and obviously that day I was wearing a women's top which was like mid cropped, so you could see like my lower stomach. I would wear that anywhere. Do you, and I'm a big boy. I've been doing this for so long. I'm not gonna be this age and switching how I dress in different rooms. I'm not doing that at my age.
Who got time for
I'm
that?
not doing that. I'm not gonna not have pink hair because I'm going to see. I went to my cousin's funeral with bright red hair and pink hearts all over it. I don't business about other people, and I stopped even thinking that. There's gay boys that obviously I understand their circumstance, but there's gay boys that have to think, oh, like, I'm going to see my auntie. What am I going to wear? That's not me. I've just never lived that life. But as I said already, I've been rebellious from a teenager. I was posting me and my boxers on Facebook at 15. I was doing madness. So it's like, my family already know what type of time I'm on. So if whatever you see me in, look away. And that's how it was. That's literally how it was that day. When I wore that outfit, I just wasn't even thinking about where I was going. I'm going out with my girlfriends. I'm wearing this cute top and these nice trousers. And I went out. And in the beginning, I never even thought about, because I don't even lead with my sexuality. So I wasn't even thinking, oh my God, is it because I'm gay or what? I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking like, this man's just being a dickhead. Like,
literally.
But obviously people were asking me like, oh, like, do you think it's because you're gay? And I was like, I'm not even thinking that,
Did you have a full face of makeup?
I'm a man, huh?
Did you have a full face of makeup that day?
I had this, what I've got now. So if you can tell, you can tell. But it was just like this, because I don't really wear, what I do in my videos is solely for my videos. I don't wear that outside. So I was just like, I don't know. It was just very strange. It was a very strange experience. And it's never happened to me before, never in my life, ever. And won't be going back there.
But I love the fact that it hasn't intimidated the way that you look at yourself.
No, but even in the moment, and that was because obviously a lot of people asked like, why didn't you call the police straight away? And a lot of people don't understand as well, that video going on the internet was out of my control. Some random boy just posted that. But loads of people were recording, but that random boy just posted it 2 months later. I was already dealing with it. Yeah, it happened in October. I was already dealing with it privately. It wasn't something that I was just like, I don't need to go viral. I can go viral. I don't need to be beaten up and do a story time to go viral. So that was just the another bogus narrative. And I just feel like sometimes people don't like confident gay men on the internet. Like, they're threatened by it. It's like, I can't know who because there's been this ongoing consensus of Guh Deh's arrogant. Guh Deh thinks he's better than everybody else. You should think you're better than everybody else too.
Absolutely.
You should.
I'm not arrogant. I'm humble.
Never turn yourself down for nobody.
Honestly, I'm humble. I work hard.
Exactly.
I wake up every day. I'm a content creator full time, which is a blessing. But I wake up every day and write down my ideas. I think of you guys must think of the topics, have discussions. Like, that is what I do every single day. And I'm doing it by myself. I've got to be innovative. I've got to be, do you know what I mean? It's not the hardest, but it plays on the mind sometimes. And you have to have like the mental stability to be able to be doing this, posting it on the internet, it getting millions of views. You don't know who is watching you.
Literally.
Hey,
Literally.
and I don't even know. And the thing is, I don't even know if a video is gonna go viral. It just might go viral one day. And I'm walking to my pharmacy, and the girl say, "Oh my god, I saw a video of you doing your makeup on the train." And I'm just like, "Give me my medicine." You know what I mean? Like, give me my shit. But I'm so like, I am someone that I love a trier. So those are the people that I like to watch. Those are the people that I like to be around. I am very humble. I come from a humble family. I'm not where I want to be yet. So this arrogant narrative is bogus to me. But I'm never going to come on the internet. One thing I'm never going to do is come on the internet appearing like I'm unsure of myself. Never. Even if it's an act, it's practice to be that in real life. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
So that's how I like to live my life.
Yeah. Literally, people hate to see confidence. Honestly,
it's so annoying.
That's why, you know, even us like individually, we sometimes get you're like
I get called a bitch every day.
Literally,
but I'm embracing it. I'm embracing it now because I used to be like, I want people to feel comfortable, but like I don't care anymore. Like if you're not comfortable around me,
but it's not realistic. It's not.
It's not
no one's gonna be like,
it's not your responsibility. Yeah, it's not your responsibility.
I'm getting older. Like the skin starts to sag. I don't want
it.
frown lines.
It's not your responsibility. Please, if you want to come and say hello, come and say hello.
Right.
If you feel like don't say hello, that's not up to me. That's because you feel some type of way.
And I genuinely think since I've been like doing things like this where I present as Daniel, people are like approaching me in public spaces a bit more like, oh, you actually have a bit of substance. Because there was a time where I just didn't share anything. It was just content only. But now I like juggle the two. I'll add a little story time in there, add a little depth in there, add my opinion on like things that are going on in the world, and then transition back to my madness.
Yeah, yeah. I even had someone tell me, "Oh, I didn't realize that you could you sounded so eloquent on the podcast," and I was like, right, let me go back on the dance floor.
Before you came in, we were talking about someone that said that we on our podcast all we talk about is sex, and I had to ask. I was like, "Have you listened to a full episode?" And it's like, "Oh no, I've only seen clips." I was like, "Yeah," because they're trying to bait you to watch. Like if you listen, you know that it's not just about sex, and even if it was, it's part of our experience.
Of course.
Why gay men why gay men can't talk about sex?
They can't
talk about sex all
exactly. The time. With the thing I've realized with gay men, like they want to talk about sex amongst themselves, but they don't want straight people to know the shit that they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the internal homophobia.
Did you?
Are you single? Yes, I'm single.
Are you ready to mingle?
I've been single for almost a year.
Okay.
And
amen to that. Let's celebrate.
And it's nice to just, not in a rude way, but not have to like think about anybody else. I know that can sound kind of mean, but it's just like when you're in a relationship, you always have to think about your partner. You wake up, oh, like, do you want breakfast? Or like, what are you doing today? Like, because that's the type of person that I am when I'm in a relationship. Like, when I'm cooking dinner, I'm thinking about, oh, is my partner's going to eat? Blah, 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 blah. But now it's just like, I can just fend for myself and just be a bit lazy. So yeah, I'm basking in that.
And what's dating been like for you? Like, obviously, dating in London is the trenches. I'm sorry about that.
I have not necessarily been I don't know what to do, because it's like I don't feel comfortable going on dating apps because people like, are even using my picture on dating apps.
Can you imagine?
So it's like I'm just like, oh, there's no point for that. And then also I don't want. Obviously, there are some dating apps which are more hookup based. I'm not open to hooking up. I'm a bit paranoid as well. So you're not coming to my house. Yeah. So it's just
you know what I mean? To come and take pictures all day. I mean, it's
please. I am paranoid at AF. So there's that. I'm just like, don't get me wrong. If I like someone, we can be together in 3 weeks.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh God.
Oh my days. You know what? Me and Gemini men, we never get on, but because I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
Especially dating wise.
But I love though. Like I literally would prefer a relationship than a situationship or whatever the other situations are. But the minute I like someone, I'm ready to go all in, and I am I'm such a giving person. Like I will give you my last rice grain. I'll give you that last rice grain because
That's your love language.
and I see further than what like the person that I'm dating can see, and I start to think of ideas for the person. I'll be like, oh my god,
That's
like,
a
you
flaw.
should do this.
Oh my god, you are like that. You used to like used to fall in love with the potential
Like you
of the
build a
person
nigga
and not
up?
who they
No.
are. Yeah.
I do
Build
it
this shit
all
up.
the time. I'll be giving
Yeah.
like them ideas and like basically building them up.
But then they tell you that you're trying to change them. You never get that? We trying to change me.
No, they
I am trying to change you.
I'm trying to make you your best version of
Yeah,
yourself.
I'll make you the best.
Yes,
but this
yes.
is the issue with dating people in general because they become so insecure,
Especially if you're a bad bitch.
especially if you're a bad bitch. I can't
quite a lot.
like I can't help the fact that I'm like I love fashion. So if I see you in an outfit, I'm like, oh, you should probably throw that in a bin.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
You know what I mean? Like, you
that
should
has
probably never
happened to
wear
me
that
before.
again,
One
like-
time I was dating this guy here. And I went to see him. We got ready. No, I went to see him, and then he was like, "Oh, let's quickly pop out and go and like get some snacks." Yeah. So we've gone to Tesco, and he's wearing like jeans, yeah, but he's like cut them off because they're like house jeans.
Okay.
But he was
Like they're flared.
no, just imagine like jeans,
Yeah.
but he's cut them and they're like here.
Oh,
And then he's got
Lord.
like his socks on with like just some brought down shoes.
Oh wow.
And then obviously we've driven to Tesco now, and I'm about to get out to go. I'm happy to go to Tesco.
On
I mean,
your own.
he's getting out of the car. I'm like, are you? He's like, are you getting out of the car like that?
Stay in the car, babe.
He
Stay in the car.
went
Stay in the car.
ballistic.
He went
on
off
me.
on you.
Absolutely.
What?
He went
That's
really
the-
materialistic.
that's the insecurity.
All you do is care about your looks. Da, 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 da. And I was just
Alright.
like I can see your shin, not even
Yeah.
your like the sock is here,
And your leg is
pants
dry.
is here, but
your leg is
and
dry.
the jeans were even too small. I was just like, and it's just, I don't.
The way I'm toxic, I'll flip it. So what you want to be seen with me?
Huh?
You want to be seen with me? Yeah,
Babe.
because obviously he's an influencer, innit? So what you
No,
want to be
this was
seen
way
with
before
me?
this. This
Oh,
was way
this
before
was-
influencing. This was way
Because I
before.
would have flipped it. Because what do you mean? You should have stepped out the car
No,
looking
this
like
was
that
way
with me?
before influencing. I'm just someone that I like to like. Obviously, with my exes, I would style them. I would buy clothes for them. I'd change their style up, and then their friends will start to notice that their style is changing. Like I love trainers as well, so I'd buy my exes trainers, and you're nice. Your trainers are nice. Where'd you get that from? That would all start, and then it's just like I'm not turning you into me or turning you into someone that I would like. It's just this is just my love
It's
language.
upgrade.
I just
What's-
yeah,
what's
it's just
Beyonce-
like
what's
you
Beyonce
always wear.
say?
If you always wear
Literally.
like,
Let me upgrade you.
Let me upgrade you.
if you always wear like just one pair of shoes, let me show you the Jordans. Let me show you like a
Exactly.
different.
Let me
do you know what I
open
mean?
a
Like let me show
different
you a
vibe.
trackie, because some of the guys I've dated they won't even wear a tracksuit. I'm just like, come on, let me show you the way.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
actually my love language too.
Amazing.
Gift giving.
Yeah.
I love gift giving, generosity, being thought, and generosity doesn't even mean like you've got to buy me a handbag. It means like if
Just
you
be a
know
generous
my
person.
favorite cleanser and it's run out, go and buy me my
Go and
cleanser.
buy
If
me
you
my
know my
cleanser.
favorite
Yeah.
chocolate,
Little
if
things.
you know my
That's so
favorite
sweet.
chocolate,
Be
my favorite
considerate.
juice, go and buy me it. Like that's what I like. I also like people that. I also like dating someone that has boundaries. Like I don't like a friendly man.
You're in the club, you're saying hi to everybody.
Okay. Wait, what do we mean? What do we mean?
It means
Wait.
going out to booty and jumping on people. Your legs hanging every fucking day.
Legs in the air.
Legs in the air, jumping up and down. That's what it means,
I'm
babe.
specifically talking about in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
If I'm in a relationship with you, all these people are not your friends.
Yeah.
And I've take the word friend like very seriously.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do they know where you live? Did they wish you happy birthday?
They
Did
know
they
what
come
you
to your
do?
birthday party?
Yeah.
Have they met your parents?
Yeah,
They're not your friend,
literally.
babe.
They're not your
They're your
friend. Yeah,
acquaintance,
yeah.
colleague, or just
Yeah.
someone you know.
True,
Yeah,
true,
yeah.
true,
But
true,
like
true.
that friend, I take that friend thing. If you have not seen me like at my lowest, I'm not giving you the friend title. Sorry, no shade. If I've not been vulnerable with you, you're not my friend. Sorry.
Talking about
Amazing.
friendship, actually. Sorry, one last thing. So, how another beautiful thing for me to see was how you strayed away of being, because on our previous episode we spoke about how women sometimes view gay men as being
Handbag.
On that
Yeah, puppies. So how beautiful it was to see for you to build your own and then like blossom. Like, how did you like? Have you ever felt like kind of like a puppy to your female friends, and did you feel the
Of course,
need?
that's been like that has been the journey of my life up until I became about 23, 24. But I feel like us gay men actually need to hold ourselves accountable, because someone's not going to treat you a certain way unless you present
into it.
that. Do you know what I
Yeah, we
mean?
play up to it,
Obviously,
yeah.
in my female friendships, I was always the go-to boy. Like, if you needed help, or I was the part-time boyfriend almost, because all the qualities that you want in me, all the qualities that I have, you actually want in a man.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, you want a man to hold your bags and buy you gifts on your birthday and do all this, but I'm doing it. And yes, I'm your best friend, but it's just like, when you do have a man, you no longer need it from me. So it's just like, yeah, I have played into that role, and I hold myself accountable for that. But once I realized that, like, I'm bold and bad on my own, like, I don't need
a sidekick.
Yeah, I don't need to be paired to next to anyone. I don't need that mothering kind of big sister kind of, because that's what some gay boys kind of do. They want a parent out of their bestie kind of thing. It's weird, but yeah. So
it's trauma.
Yes, it's trauma. So I'm a go-getter, you know.
Yeah,
I'm someone that I like to evolve every single week, month, year. Like, any way I can change and switch up. So a lot of people will look at me and think, oh, you're not doing what you was doing 5 years ago. Do you expect me to be doing what I was doing 5 years ago?
You evolved so much, and
I'm
I
an
promise you,
entrepreneur.
everyone sees it.
I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a
sees it.
man, and I'm very strategic. I want to learn about everything. If you know how to cut hair, come and teach me. So
I'm waiting.
If you know how to
I'm
style,
waiting for your makeup line to come out, babe. I know you think ahead, so I know that will be something that will come out.
I'm touching everything. That's what I believe. That's what I believe.
Amazing.
Everyone should do.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us in this episode. It was amazing having you, babe. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
Lovely.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for being so open.
Yes.
Thank you, honestly.
Always.